Hello, my name is Pony7 and welcome back to Rise of Fight and Pat Wilson's campaign generator. Last time, what was the unfortunate end of our up-and-coming ace? I've already forgotten his name. He's probably Yasa 3. I've forgotten his name already. That doesn't make a good picture. Either way, we're in a new career. We're now in part of number 56 Squadron of the Royal Flying Corps, stationed at Lagarge, flying the SE-5E, and we're Second Lieutenant Roger O'Neill. There will be a little apostrophe thingy on the O'Neill part, but Pat Wilson doesn't like that. He doesn't like the little thingy there. It throws an error, so it has to be O'Neill with a space. And we're flying I already said we're flying the SE-5E. We've already gone and set up everything, including the air density and the preferences, which is def being the maximum. So let's see what we get for our first mission and hope that we don't die immediately. That would be rather unfortunate. Control the airspace, and it looks like the commanding officer is coming out again. This almost never goes well. They should learn to stop putting commanding officers out with me in flights. But they do it anyway, so what can you do? What can you do? This is perfectly fine, and we'll accept the mission. And there we go, and I will break things off here, and I'll bring you back for takeoff. So I'll see you then. Alright, welcome back. We're just waiting on flight over there to get all started up. We're using the draft skin, I think it is. It's sort of the maple leaf on the tail because Canadian. Why wouldn't you use a maple leaf? There goes the lead. Already ready to go. And this is an interesting gun sight. An interesting gun configuration, although there's no option for the gun configuration. It's locked to an overwing and affixed. And actually, she's fairly straight for taking off. She doesn't have too much torque. Which is interesting, and she's already off the ground as well. Ooh, okay. She doesn't like flying at low speeds, though. Noted. This is, if you cannot tell, my first flight in the SE-5E, so I have no idea how this thing handles. So I'm setting myself up for death here. Much death. But if anything, that might be entertaining. Who knows? As I careen out of the sky quite fantastically. But I will break things off here. And I'll bring you back when we encounter the enemy. So I will see you then. Alright, welcome back. Just had to get away from the lieutenant there. It looks like we have some company. In the form of these guys over here, since we've gone and turned directly for them. So I'm expecting some combat to unfold here. And this will be a test of how well I can do in the SE-5E. And judging by the fact that I was just fishtailing there a good old bit, I'm going to guess it's probably going to go poorly. Alright, what are you? They're D5As. Oop. And duck underneath him. And we're in. Trap IR would work. Come on, work with me here. I think I got some hits. Alright, so basically put them in the center of the circle. That's how this gun sight works. Alright, that's simple enough. Again, maybe more hits. Can't really tell. Come on, fuel level Heinz. Stick with it. Sounds like something jammed. Which one was the one I was going after? Heinz is there. He's the lead of the two. And I don't know where the rest of the fight went. They've possibly all died. There's Heinz again. Nope. Yeah, I don't... Are that them... Is it them up there? Maybe. I don't know where they went. They all just disappeared. He doesn't have a name associated with him. Oh, and there goes one of them. There goes that guy. I think I'm by myself. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm by myself. Don't stall her. And mind the pieces of falling debris. Yeah, they're all just queuing up to take shots. Well then, that's less than good. That's really less than good. Oh dear. Brace for impact. Actually, can I lifting body effect, maybe? No, lifting body effect did not apply here. Really did not apply. So, I'll break things off and I'll bring you back for the debriefing. So I'll see you then. Alright, let's file the inevitable debriefing. Combat report. We already know what's going to happen. Claims 0. Split report. Start the debrief. And we actually managed to damage him with that first couple of shots, which was quite good. And then we were slaughtered. Yeah, we were absolutely slaughtered by those. Oh, it's yes, the 6. That's part of it. Those are experienced guys. If I'm remembering my yes. Wait, hold on. That's 2 different Yastas. We came across 2 different flights that were together at the exact same time. Okay, I guess it's not too fair, or rather, not super fair to blame the SC-5E there. I feel it could be a good fighter if, you know, we don't get murdered by 2 combined flights at the same time. Debrief completed. It's just very, very touchy in the air. Am I still alive? Really? And James McCudden was lost in action. Really? Oh wait, no. I am dead. It just didn't want to show that I was dead. It just went, we've lost too many guys here. Let's just hide the fact that they died. Although, Second Lieutenant Arthur P.F. Rise Davis here has been on quite... I wonder what he has done to be on 90 missions completed, 21 kills, and still only a second lieutenant. He must have pissed in somebody's cornflakes to be doing that. But that's the end of this campaign, and because that was so short, I'm going to start another one, try again on the SC-5E, and hopefully not die this time. So I'll get it all set up, then I'll bring you back. Alright, welcome back. The wheel's been cranked. A new pod has been generated. We are now Second Lieutenant Daniel Koch. Part of I'm guessing, a batch replacement. of the number 24 Squadron at Basilux 2. Interesting name for an airfield. And we're flying the Airco DH2, which is the counterpart, if you're starting off very early on in the normal career, that the British get to the Fokker E1, or rather E3, not E1. And it's a bit of an interesting aircraft. I've forgotten to change that, so we'll just do this quick. Set this to 4, which is def. Accept config changes. There we go. Simple config. Come on, simple config. Don't die me now, Pat Wilsons. No, back to campaign. Simple config. Medium density. Accept config changes. And now then, mission. Penetrate enemy airspace at the specified airfields near Crappy Castle. Really? That's a wonderful name for a castle. That's an actual castle name. That is a wonderful name for a castle. And engage any enemy aircraft you encounter. Alright. Where is our mission? Ah, yes. Scrub mission. That didn't generate properly. Mission. Come on. There we go. That's a more sensible name than Crappy Castle. Orion Court. Alright. Briefing map. We actually have a good solid map this time. There we go. Pause selection. We'll leave that be. Accept mission. So, I will now break things off here, and I'll bring you back for takeoff. Welcome back. I forgot that this is a pusher, and they're not normal aircraft, so pushers, they just go. Rather, pullers, basically, it just goes. It doesn't wait. There's no throttle. As soon as it's on until you shut it off. Or you use the intermittent switch, although you can't really use the intermittent switch too much, or else you'll kill the engine, which will probably kill you. So yes, this is one of the interesting things about her. She's a very mounted pusher, which is odd for World War I aircraft, and also a lot of war aircraft, except for when you get to jet age. But a lot of prop aircraft are pullers, not pushers. And this one's a pusher. And then she's also a constant motor. She only works via blip switch. So you can blip the engine, but you can't do too much more. You've really gotta keep her going here. So I will break things off here, and hopefully we don't encounter something too terrible, or too terrifying and terrible on our first flight out. And I'll bring you back once we encounter the enemy. So I will see you then. Alright, welcome back. We have found a target down below there. Looks like a DFW from up here. And thus begins the slowest dive in the world, because you can't really go too fast unless you over-rev your engine. And that just won't end well. Not for anybody involved. So we have to do this kind of slow circling dive on them, which is gives them plenty of time to get ready. And there's also a flight, there's the other flight of aircraft coming in as well. That I also noticed, but we didn't really take care to. Yes, continuing our dive ever so slowly. Good thing about the being a pusher, don't have to care about synchronization for your machine gun. Also, this machine gun is held on by basically a butterfly nut. You could probably unscrew that butterfly nut and then just start swinging it around and shooting it without a care in the world. Of course, you know, some people would probably care, like the Germans. Well, that's actually not the trigger. That's the push the intermittent switch. I've forgotten what it's called at this exact moment in time, but that is actually for that. So you actually have to physically depress the trigger in order to pull the trigger on this aircraft. Which makes sense because it's basically a Lewis gun that's been strapped to an aircraft. Is the gunner dead? I don't trust that the gunner is dead. Blip switch, that's what it's called. I'm mashing that blip switch, trying not to overshoot. I got a hit in. There we go, let's bring it around. And approaching the max speed on the speedometer, which is a little bit scary. No, come back. I need to see. Don't go away. I don't know what's happening anymore. There we go. Okay, we got lucky. We ended up following him in a turn, and the gunner didn't shoot us down. There should have been some more hits. Yeah, his bottom wings are not looking the healthiest. And now the AA is angry with us. Yeah, his wing's not doing too good. Yep, that's going quite nicely. Come on, coming around. There he goes. Oh, bless the gunner. He tried. He tried, bless him. Splash 1 DFW. Now it's in the DD map before the AA gets me. Because that is a real possibility, considering how low I am. And now we just gotta climb back to altitude, up to 1 kilometer, which took quite a while. So either way, I will break things off here, and I'll bring you back once we find, if Trackeye would behave itself, something else. So I will see you then. Alright, welcome back. We finally caught up with the rest of our flight, and they're engaging in a spot of balloon kicking. Although the AA is also trying to kick them, so it's not really a perfect balloon kicking, but it will do. And it's a Draken type. And it looks like we're going to have a nice, easy-ish shot at it, because we don't have to worry about over-revving our engine, stuff like that. It's going to be in front of us, nice and safely, kind of. They're lowering it. They're not being good sports. You do know you're supposed to hold this still for me, right? Oh, out of ammo. Use up 1 drum. There we go. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the insanely steep dives. Where'd it go? I've lost it. I managed to lose a balloon. Oh, it's down there. It's getting ever closer to the AA, and it's much more fierce around balloons. Okay, no, we are good. It's just the AA got very close. And this caused, excuse me, this caused the aircraft to shake upon, well, flying, which had me rather concerned, because I thought that would have been a second pilot loss today in the career. So, it doesn't look like we're going to go after it again, plus it's basically inside its own airfield, or rather its own AA plane. That'd be incredibly dangerous to go after right now. So I will break things off here. And I'll bring you back, should either we actually do go after it again, or if we find something else that isn't filled with very angry AA guns. So I'll see you then. Right, well, Flight Lead is quite determined to go after this balloon, so it looks like we're going into the Hornet's Nest, which is a balloon on the ground, because not only did they have the long-range AA, which is already quite accurate, I believe they also have short-range stuff, which is also quite accurate. Also very, very deadly. So why we're the question of why we're going and doing this is unclear, but Flight Lead wants the balloon, so the balloon he'll get. Damn the torpedo style, except in this case, damn the anti-aircraft shells. Of course, we're still too high to really make an efficient pass, because the speed would be too great when we made the pass. Still gotta get lower before we can really make that pass. It'd be a lot nicer if we had a throttleable engine, but we don't. So in we go. Once more into the breach and all that. Luckily, they're all shooting at Flight Lead. Aha, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Especially not flying DH-2s. Jam, really? Oh, that was the balloon. Question, did we get the balloon? Answer, I don't know. Am I still gonna claim it? Yes, I will. But I will break things off here, and I'll bring you back for debriefing. Alright, let's get this combat report underway. Combat report. Claims. 2 victories, 1 DFW, 1 balloon. That was all that was up today. Not a whole lot going on. Spit report. Start a debrief. Flew around. Damaged. Got the DFW. Alright, so we got the DFW. Good. We were damaged by them. We were brought down by an LMG-8AA, which was killed in action. We brought down the Dreskin, so we got that. And then another Erica was brought down by an AA gun. Ives Robinson's. Today has not been a good day for fighter pilots. Really not good. Not a good day for rookies. Yep, looks like it's just R2 kills, and then we were both killed in action. Next page. Second Lieutenant lost. Next page. Lieutenant Igor Muntal has been transferred to number 24 Squadron. And we got the wound stripe, and he got the wound stripe. Finished. And there we go. At least we matched the captain on our first flight. Alas, probably would have been good if we hadn't impacted with the balloon. That might have helped things a little bit. But I'm going to call the episode here. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.